Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Younger, and today I'm back with another Fortnite video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full guide on the week 7 challenges here in Fortnite. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do every single challenge the easiest way possible. Give you guys a full guide so you guys can complete the week 7 challenges very quickly and get that max battle pass, as well as the new road trip skin you get for completing the week's challenges. And before we get into the video, at 30,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a V-Buck giveaway. If you want to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and comment down below either your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. The winners will be chosen on the video I hit 30,000 subscribers, so make sure you guys are entered. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so the first challenge is search name locations in a single match, and what you have to do for this is you have to visit 4 name locations in a single match. That could be any name location on the map. You know, for example, Pleasant Park, Salty, Retail. You have to visit 4 of these locations in the map. One place you can go is you can go Paradise, and then from Paradise riff all the way to Fatal, then to Salty, then to Retail, or you can go from Junk, Haunted, Pleasant, Loot. You just have to visit 4 of these name locations within a single match. The best way to do it for me is basically just play the game like normally, just go for the other challenges, and usually if you get into the later games, a lot of times you're just going to be completing this challenge because the circle is going to be pushing you all the way across the map, and you're going to be running to all these locations, and that is the best way to do it, is just go for these other challenges, and this challenge will come. I didn't even try to get this one, and I end up getting it, so it's very simple to do. The next challenge on this week 7 list is the search supply drops. You have to search 3 supply drops to complete this challenge. For this challenge, honestly, the best way to do it is just stay to the end of the game, or find a way to get to the end of the game, because that's where you're going to find the most supply drops, is in that late game, because that's when they all start spawning in. The early game, it might be a little bit more difficult because there's only one in, the entire map, or only 2 in the entire map. So staying to the end of the game, or just being able to stay alive for a long time, is going to get you this challenge. And same with the other challenge. These 2 challenges pretty much go hand in hand with staying late. Just being able to survive and going into that late game, you're going to be able to complete these challenges. Very, very simple. If you have a hard time getting into the late game, honestly, you can just camp the entire game. You don't have to push anybody just so you can get this challenge. If you can't get into the late game, just camp. It's going to be the easiest way to get to the late game if you're not fighting anybody for the entire game. So that was the second challenge on the list, and we're going to be going into the third challenge. So the third challenge is SMG eliminations. You need 3 SMG eliminations. If you're playing duos, I'm pretty sure how it works. If you can down a guy with any weapon, but as long as you finish them with the SMG, then you get the kill for the SMG. But when it comes to solos, you have to actually kill the guy with the SMG. And when it comes to killing people with SMG, I found it pretty difficult to kill people when they had 200 health. So for me, the best thing to do is I'd tag him, get him pretty low. And for here, I tagged this guy quite a few times with my scar. So this guy was really, really low. Knowing that, I went into the gunfight. And if you try to kill a guy with 200 health with an SMG, it can be pretty difficult for the fact that you only have 30 shots in your SMG. It's not like a drum gun where you have 50. You have 30 shots in your SMG. People would like to build a ton. So if you're trying to, kill a guy while they're building, you're going to be running out of ammo very, very quickly, which is going to make it very difficult to kill people with an SMG. So best thing to do is make them low, either with a shotgun or your SMG. Try to do anything first, and then challenge with the SMG. That is the best way to go about it. So you can rip off a few shield with that first pump shot, or with that scar, and then you can go for the kill. Or if you really wanted this challenge, I guess you could run multiple SMGs. If you want to run 2 or 3 SMGs, I don't know who does that, but if you really wanted to get this challenge fast, run 2 SMGs. It's only 3 kills, so you should be able to do this in 1 to 2 games tops, as long as you get kills with the SMG and don't die in the process. So it's a fairly simple challenge to do, as long with the other challenges. With this guy here, I would have shot him down very quickly, but I really wanted to get that kill with the SMG, and this guy was pretty low, so I ended up getting into a little bit of a build fight with this guy, which is kind of annoying. I hate build fights now, because a lot of people, they just get shot out. People just spray their walls with, SMG, drum gun, so it's just pretty annoying to get in build fights nowadays, especially in Season 5. With this guy, I had to just trash on his life real quick, hit him with that balance play, then get the kill on him, make sure I say GG to the stream real quick. Honestly, when I see streamer or people saying that, I feel like half of them are just trying to be cool or something, because there's no way that there's that many people streaming Fortnite. I really doubt that. I feel like they're just trying to be cool, or they're just tired of getting roasted at Fortnite by getting killed game after game. Because honestly, when you have streamer mode on, you can't find their gamer tag. So if you kill the guy and you absolutely embarrass him, you can't send him a message and be like, yo dude, you just got trashed. I just guess players nowadays are pretty sensitive, and you can't say anything, and that's how Xbox Live is. You can't say anything. Unless you don't play Xbox, you can't say anything. You say anything, that's instant communication ban. Xbox servers or Xbox facility, whatever, whoever manages are complete pussies, bro. Like, I remember back in 360 days, you could say whatever you want. Like, that was back in the day. You could talk the most trash you wanted. But nowadays, you have to get creative. Like, when it comes to Xbox, you gotta get creative. You can't say anything mild PG. You say anything mild PG, you're communication banned for like a week. Like, it's ridiculous. So you gotta like work around the edge. You gotta be like, yo, bro, too easy. Like, you're a free kill. You know, you gotta like talk trash like that. You can't like call them out. All right. So the next challenge we have is deal damage to opponent structures with remote explosives. And just to take a look about this, you have to do a certain amount of damage. Wood that gives about 150 health. Brick, you get about 300 health, and when it comes to steel, you get 500 health. So that's just to keep in perspective. You have to do 8,000 damage worth to structures with remote explosive, which it's actually a lot easier than you think, because one wooden wall is 150, one brick wall is 300. So if you destroy 3 brick walls, which honestly C4 the way it is, you just chuck one of them and it just takes down an entire base. So basically, if you just throw a couple C4 on a base or two, you already did your challenge. So it's a fairly simple challenge. I'm about to hit this 3, about to wet this B. Hey, coach, put me in, bro. Put me in. Wet. Look at that 3. Splash City, baby. Splash City. All right, so what I was saying, you pretty much destroy, 1 or 2 bases, and you already have your challenge done. It's very simple to do. In this game, I wasn't even going for destroying structures. I was just trying to mess with people, just chuck some C4 on people, and I ended up getting a few kills with the C4, actually. A lot of people, like this guy here in Season 5, just, going for the challenges and then killing himself. I kill this guy, so he drops down. He dies. I go over to his body, and this guy actually had 3 C4, so I loot up his body to get that C4, and this guy decides to push me. This guy was being petty. He sniped me earlier, so, I trashed this dude's life. I think it does 80 damage worth of C4, so, I'm just chucking C4 at this dude. Missing a few shots because my accuracy is kind of trash. Missed a couple of shots there, but I end up getting the kill on that guy. Here, I get another C4 kill, so I laser the dude to all of his health. So this guy's hiding behind his ramp. I guess he's popping some minis or something. But I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Dink, dink, dink. Throw some C4 on him. Get the easy kill on that guy. Right here, if I wanted to, I had C4. I could have just chucked it all over the place and got my challenge done. But had to take the W on that one. Like I said, all you have to do is do 8,000 worth of damage. And you have 3 C4 like that at the end game, throwing C4 all over the place, you're going to get that challenge done very quickly. For the next challenge, you have to find different treasure chests in different locations, and the first one is in Pleasant Park, then Retail Row, then the Lucky Landing, then the Greasy, and then the Paradise. Those are the 5 chest locations that you have to get chests. You have to do it in that order. And for this one, I just happened to go to Retail. I used this game clip because I came out of Retail with 7 kills, so I just wanted to use the one I went to Retail with. And this is the game that I finished the challenge with the remote explosives because I was just chucking a bunch of C4 on this dude's walls, completely destroying him, and that's when I got my challenge completed. So I finished that challenge as well as this challenge here. This guy was just kept trying to build in there, and I was just running through this guy's wall with my scar. So I get the kill on him, and this is the last guy I killed in Retail. I got 1 shot on him with the pump, jumped down, got another shot. Try to get a few shots in with my P90, missed a couple times, hit him again, hit the dude like 3 times with my pump, hit him 4 times, and that's what killed him. The challenge you have to complete after that one is follow the treasure map in Dusty Divot, and to find this, it is just behind this wooden structure, so it's very simple to find. It's in between all 3 of those trees. After I kill this guy, the battle star will be right behind me. So I grab this dude's loot and I go for the battle star. It is in between, like I said, the middle of these 3 trees right behind the stone structure. So that is how you can find it. It's very simple to find. The battle star will be right here. So now we have covered 6 of the challenges. There is 7 challenges. There's 1 more challenge left. And honestly, this was probably one of the hardest challenges for me to complete. I mean, it isn't too hard, but it was the hardest one for me. And this challenge was to get 3 kills in Lazy Links. And honestly, there is so many people who come here. This is a good 10 to 15 people to come here. There's not enough loot for everyone to get loot, so it is very difficult. It took me like 10 minutes just to get this challenge because I kept coming here and dying because I only have 1 kill or just whatever reason. It was really difficult for me to get. I don't know why. I was just struggling, but I was able to get this challenge done and come out of Lazy with, I think I had 5 kills coming out of Lazy, which is actually a really good start. And think for the start of the season, I guess a lot of people, they're going for challenges, they're not going tilted. So you're going to find a lot of people like Retail Row. You're finding a ton of people. Lazy Links, you're going to find a ton of people. Basically, whenever a new challenge drops, that's where you're going to find all the people. Wherever the challenges say to go, that's where you're going to find the vast majority of players in Fortnite. And a lot of people, sometimes it can be hard to get kills. So a lot of people just want to go for the challenges and leave the game. But if you want to go for a high kill or early start to a game, land at the locations where the challenges say to go. And that's where you're going to find a ton of people in the early game. And alright guys, that's gonna wrap it for this video. I hope this video helped you guys complete your challenges. If it did, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on those notifications so you're notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I will see you in the next video.